Ew. She wrinkled her nose. Do you think his hair is real? Not in a million years. I shook my head to erase the image of what Quinn Marston might look like without the blonde rug on his head. Who are you talking to? The phone rang. Grace picked it up and listened for a moment. I can't talk right now. Whoever was on the line kept talking. And talking. Finally, they stopped for breath and Grace got a word in edgewise. I don't know. I'll ask her. Gotta go. Bye. She put the receiver on the hook. Who is that? Kim. What did she want? Grace left her post by the phone, crossed to the fridge and grabbed a tab and a bowl of sliced limes. You want one? Sure. She grabbed a second tab, put the cans on the counter and reached into the cabinet for glasses. Ice? Grace was stalling. What did Kim want? My daughter put down her tab. Her hands gripped the edge of the counter. The whole world thinks Bobby got killed because of drugs. Kim wanted to know if you noticed anything. Kim wanted juicy gossip. Do you think it was drugs? I asked. Grace shrugged. I don't know. There aren't too many reasons to be under those stands. Could he have been meeting a girl? Grace caught the corner of her lower lip between her teeth. She loosened her grip on the counter and twisted a strand of hair around her index finger. Why wouldn't they just meet at his car? Excellent question. The area beneath the stands, with its noise, cigarette butts, and view of feet, was hardly a spot for a romantic rendezvous. What kind of drugs? Pot. She said the word quickly, decisively. Was she positive or was she covering for her old friend? Please. God, please, not heroin or LSD. The tip of her finger turned purple, but she coiled the hair even tighter. Some people are saying Bobby was dealing. Gulp. Was he? Her gaze fell to the countertop and stayed there. I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe? I circled the kitchen island and draped my arm across her shoulders. I even stroked her hair. She let me, for a moment. Then the teenager emerged. The young woman who didn't need her mother and was offended I might think she did. She shrugged me off, turned her back on me, and returned the limes to the fridge. The place where she had stood bristled with annoyance. It felt cool. It felt empty. I swallowed the urge to tell her everything would be all right. For Bobby and his family, nothing was all right. Besides, Grace would think I was being patronizing. When in doubt, change the subject. I think Kim knows something about Bobby. Was she going out with him? With her back still to me, she shook her head. Nope, she and Sam are still together. You sound surprised. She turned. I am. Before we left for Europe, I wouldn't have given them 2 weeks. Sam was exactly the kind of boy Mother wanted for her daughters. Smart, handsome, and from a fine old family. She wanted it so much that, just to please her, I convinced myself I was in love with Henry. Does Kim really like him, or is she dating him to please Ginny? Yeah, right. No one would stay with someone just to please their mother. If she only knew. Maybe Aggie would be able to help find the mysterious girl. My moo-moo-wearing housekeeper had once worked as an investigator. I made a mental note to ask her. The phone rang. Again. Grace was there, with her hand on the receiver before it completed its first bring. She waited until it had completed 3 before she answered. Hello, Russell residence. She listened. Then a smile flitted across her face. She held out the receiver and mouthed, You're in trouble. Mother was calling already. I had counted on at least a few days of the silent treatment. I took the phone. Hello? I'm at the club. Libba's voice was slightly breathless.